Greetings and welcome to Perception Remote.
Hello and welcome to Pass the Remote, the show that demonstrates how it is possible for you to take a live event and transfer it into the virtual world. We effectively are on the event side, which is shut down. So what we're trying to do is create a platform for people in the industry, not even necessarily in the industry. I mean, this is a platform that can be used by the education sector or anybody for that matter.
It's more fear-driven or fear-mongering to the point of pushing people to, this is what the numbers are, be worried, be scared, stay inside.
Yeah.
Like, when this whole
On that note, I think that's an excellent segue for you to perform your song, sir. I'd love to hear it.
Great, man. Cool. Love you speaking to you.
And you, my friend.
Divide my skin and bones because I can. Cut yourself in half a little more.
And start to focus on money.
I think first of all we should say about money, yes, definitely that we're quite fortunate that we also, Stephen would normally be here, but we can't social distance between each other.
And if people are passing in that way, it's not a massive deal. The issue with coronavirus is it's passed, as you've already talked earlier on about touch surfaces where it stays on surfaces, but also by people being in close proximity for a long period of time.
Shawty, get down, good Lord. Baby got a moment all over town. Strictly based on play around, cover much ground, getting paid by the pound.
With integration, we run alongside construction. So fit-out companies, we work with multiple other trades to obviously
And then we were hit with COVID-19 in 2020, and we all, as the public plus business, sort of put to use all of these platforms in their varying capacities. So the difficulty is now, how do you go about making this work for you in terms of business? Well, you can do a couple of things, and that is you can integrate into the platform itself, or you can have the platform integrate into what you're doing. And I'm talking in terms of a webcasting point of view. Now, how do we go about differentiating what is what? There's so many buzzwords going out there now, and there's things like Zoom and Microsoft Teams and Skype. And what is that? And then what is a webcast? What is a web conference? So simply put, a webcast or a web, so let's go for web conferencing first. Web conferencing or webinar is a participant-based solution where you require participation from the audience, from the people that you're engaging with. A webcast, you do not require that. You just require an audience. So it's for a much larger output, and it does allow for some communication. As you'll see with our platform, you can ask questions, you can chat, but essentially the main difference is that web conferencing requires participation and webcasting requires an audience. I'm going to now show you what we can do for you in your Zoom call. So we're currently taking this Zoom call in, which is fantastic, and we're broadcasting it out. Let's say, for argument's sake, you didn't have a webcast facility, you don't have a big studio, you don't have a production team, you don't have budget for that. I want to show you what we're capable of in terms of ingesting our content into Zoom. So let's say this is the Zoom window, and I was to present something to you with a second camera angle, say, for example. Now, if you have a look here, I'm using my phone. There's my guest for the day, Adam. I'm using my phone as a secondary camera. There's Mike, the cameraman, the studio. I could then also, if I wanted to, bring up, for example, a presentation, which I have on my desktop here, and I could showcase how this back end of our website works, where you've got your agenda, you've got all your registrants, you can view your polling section, the questions you've asked, the questions. This is everything we've built. So I'm just giving you an example, and there's some questions. Harry's saying hi. Hi, Shane. Hi, Adam. I'm glad to see everybody's on. Please don't forget to click there and get involved in the poll. For example, another view you might be interested in seeing is that we can do a picture-in-picture with the presentation and the camera. We could potentially even bring up a lower third if we wanted to. And that is all in Zoom. You can see on this desk, right? Let me just go to the camera, which I'm using here. So back to my phone camera, you can see I'm only using a laptop and another laptop for presentation, which I am sending content into that. And I'm using my phone, obviously. So the fundamental thing that we're doing here is we're allowing you to increase your production value by using things that you have got at home. And I think that that's really important in today's current market, because what we've got is just this very plain, boring lounge kitchen backdrop. Whereas if we wanted to, we could bring in so many different angles. We could position our iPad, for example, on another angle or something. And I think that's important at the moment. So if you're interested in hearing about how we can do that for you, or how we can go about doing that, let us know, and we'd be glad to show you.
You didn't have much money, or you didn't have the worry of staff and things like that. You just done your music, which I loved.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got travelling all up and down the country doing NME tours and stuff like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Louise, if I can just very quickly interrupt and show the audience a quick segment of your performance that you did at 606 Club. Give me one.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Good evening, everyone. I wanted to wait for the music so I could do my intro over the music. Thank you for coming. There's so many people here. I really appreciate it. It's a Monday in January, so thank you all for being here. My name's Louise Colby. I'm going to introduce my band in a bit, but this song is called How It Is. How have you been? 'Cause I haven't seen you lately. She's still here. 'Cause you haven't been at my door. You made it seem so complicated. 'Cause you thought that I wanted more. But now you see you've gone and blinded. 'Cause that's not what this friendship is for. That's not what our friendship is for.
Amazing, really amazing. And I know firsthand, because I was very privileged to first meet you when I did our first festival, Unsigned London, and you were one of the artists on that schedule, and we met you, and it was you were one of the artists that I think we had 150 acts over 2 days. And you were definitely one of the ones that stood out for me, so much so that last year I called you and you came and performed at my own mini little 40th birthday festival, which was fun.